Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
Good afternoon, I'm Victoria Carmen. Here's your Alexa Flash briefing on this Labor Day. We want to show you some of our top headlines and what we're watching at Fox Carolina. One of our big stories this afternoon is about Lawrence County District 55 and the school changes. There was a spike in cases in Lawrence County, so they decided to change to all e-learning, which will begin tomorrow for the rest of this week after DHEC's last COVID-19 case update. Now, Lawrence County was actually doing pretty good with their virus spread, listed at moderate the past 2 weeks, but then it did get a spike up back to a high rating. We will have continuing coverage starting on the 4 o'clock news this afternoon. Also, sticking with the coronavirus, Furman University releasing their test results from last week. And this is big news. Only 3 students testing positive for COVID-19 after every student on campus had that test last week. That was more than 1,200 students. So only 3 coming back positive. Right now, they do have a total of 41 positive cases. But just from that testing, it's pretty impressive. Also, we're following, of course, the forecast this Labor Day heading into the rest of the week. So we do want to get a check right now with meteorologist Bob Trihey, and we really couldn't ask for a better Labor Day, Bob. It's just beautiful out there.
It really has been, Tori. You know, a perfect 10. You really couldn't ask for better weather today. Lots of blue skies, light winds, and temperatures into the 80s, exactly where we should be to pretty much wrap up summer. And as we go through the evening hours, we are looking at temperatures cooling through the 80s into the 70s in the mountains, and with clear skies, we'll see another cool night on the way. By midnight, temperatures already falling into the 60s in many places and lower 70s a little farther south. And then as we head into your Tuesday morning, we're looking at 50s once again into the mountains. Overnight lows into the 60s for the upstate, and maybe some of those favorite areas a little cooler into the 50s. And then we warm it up again on your Tuesday. We'll see highs into the 80s, close to 90 in some places, and a little cooler upper 70s into the mountains. And really not a cloud in the skies. We go through the overnight hours, and it's back to work and school on Tuesday, looking pretty quiet there. Not quiet in the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Paulette way out in the Atlantic, about 1,500 miles east of the Lesser Antilles, moving to the west and northwest. We'll have plenty of time to watch this as we go through the next several days as it meanders into the central Atlantic. And then we also have Tropical Depression 18 off the African coast, and that too will be tracking to the west and northwest as we go through time. Closer to home for the upstate this evening, temperatures falling from the 80s into the 70s, middle 60s by early tomorrow morning. And then for the mountains, we're looking at those temperatures falling from around 80 degrees into the 70s and then back into the 50s as well. For continuing coverage, make sure you check us out on the morning news beginning at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Also the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock news as well. You can also sign up for the Fox Carolina News app. Find us on Facebook.com and YouTube.com. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend.